everyone, so I am here today to do my first story time video. It's pretty much a video where you sit down, tell a story that's happened in your life and talk about it. So pretty much I'm just gonna get right into it. I really don't like my videos being too long, but so the other day I went to a grocery store and I was carrying two big boxes of 12-pack of soda, and I didn't have a basket because I thought I was just going to be in and out, and there was a long line, and so I was holding my sodas in hand, and this lady in front of me, she only had a few items, and she had some room on the belt, and I know that there was room for me to like put my stuff down, but she wasn't budging like line wise, and so I was just kind of like struggling. The cashier saw that I was struggling, and she was like, "Hey," to the lady, "can you please move up ahead so you know this person can put her soda down?" And she kind of threw a fit, kind of was like, "Oh no, this person is not going to cut me." I don't know why she thought I was cutting. It was just like a quick move up, but she pretty much got really bent out of shape, and I was like, I gave the cashier a look of "don't worry about it." Finally the belt rolled forward and I was able to, you know, put my stuff on the belt. When I was putting the second box on the belt, it broke because of the weight, and it was just, I guess I was holding it for too long, and so cans were falling everywhere. Nothing was spilt, but a few cans fell on the floor and everything. Sorry. And she looked at me, didn't help me at all. Nobody helped me. I mean, nobody cared, I guess, but that's okay. The cashier was like, "Oh, don't worry about it. Let's get you a fresh pack of Coke," and be on my way. 30 seconds to a minute later, the girl looked at me and she started saying, "Ow, ow, my foot." Like seriously, it was like the fakest ow in my whole life. She was like, "Ow, ow, my toe, like it hurt, you know, your soda fell on it, I guess." And I was like, I don't recall it falling. I don't even think her foot was near it because she was forward and I was like at the end of the belt, but whatever. And she was a little bit older. She was an older lady. Seemed like she was having a bad day or crabby or whatever and just wanted to pick a fight with whoever. And I was just like, "Okay, I'm sorry." You know, I was very apologetic, but I kind of just wanted to get this show on the road. I just want to buy my soda and chips and that's it. This was after work, so I was like done. And she goes, "You better give me a soda because of what you did." And I was like, not what you did, not in those words, but because of my toe, you know, like that. And I just looked at her, and I'm the type to hate confrontation. I don't like drama. I don't like getting into fights. And so I was just like, whatever, I'll do whatever you want. Just shut up and leave me alone. So I was like, fine. And the cashier looks at me as you know, she was already done paying for her stuff or whatever. And it was my turn. I was in the middle of swiping my card and everything. And the cashier was so sweet. She was like, "No, she does not need to give you anything," because I guess she overheard the conversation. And she was like, "She doesn't need to give you anything. It was an accident. Like, you don't know her anything," type thing. And I apologized to the cashier. I was I was like, "Thank you so much. Like, I appreciate it." This is all after the fact. But during, the older lady was very upset at what the cashier had to say. So she was obviously saying some bad words and back and forth of like telling the cashier off and like just rambling horrible mean things. Finally the manager was called over, and like I said, I pretended to just like not even listen. I was just looking at the little pad and swiping it and wishing like I could just get this transaction done as fast as possible. At one point I even called my boyfriend. I was so scared that she might follow me to my car or something because she was really irate. So she finally went out of the store with the manager's help, and I was a little nervous that she was gonna follow me or something. I don't know, I get nervous. I'm a little bit paranoid, and like I said, I don't like confrontation. And it was alone, it was at night, so I was like, thankfully Chris was on the phone with me while I walked to the my car. I definitely gave a bunch of thank yous to the cashier, but I went home driving that night and I was like, what the heck? Like, why did this girl want to target me? Like, why did she think that, you know, I owe her? And I know her toe was not hurt because she did it like a minute later. She was too far for any cans to get near her toe. It's just, I had so many questions, like why? Like, why is this person like this? Why is she mean? And that's what made me think about positivity and how every day I struggle with this because I am pretty negative. My dad's kind of negative. I think I get it from him, but he's working on it. My mom's probably the only Care Bear in the house, and we're all, you know, we're all struggling to be positive. It's hard. It's not easy, but we still try. And just, I'm starting to realize, like, people are, I think being negative is easier for some people. I don't know. A lot of hate right now. Obviously since the election, there's so much hate right now, and it's just, it's sad. It really is so sad that we are just, this country is almost like divided. We're like falling apart, and it just sucks. Just want to vent and tell you my story, and hope that you guys are the type of people to just be nice to everybody. You know, I see a lot of YouTube videos and I see a lot of mean comments and hate, and it's just like, what the heck in your mind makes you want to type out something rude and mean to somebody else? Like, who are you? Like, hopefully most people are strong and they don't take any of the hate or whatever, but the point is, I just wish everybody was happy and nice, and I'm just so sick and tired of negativity and hate and drama. And yeah, anyways, that night I went through an epiphany, and I was just like, I am not going to get gray hairs and wrinkles for worrying about stupid stuff. I'm not, and I don't want a gray cloud over my head. You know, if I have a bad day at work, I come home to my family and I kind of vent about it, and that's what makes me feel better. I used to stress so much about what people used to, you know, thought about me. I used to like have anxiety. I still have anxiety, but I used to have anxiety over it, and at nighttime I just like worry all night long about the next day at school or work or whatever. And it's just like, I can't believe I wasted hours thinking about that. Like, why? And I just hope nobody does that to themselves. It's torture. Like, I just wish everybody was just happy, and, you know, being confident and secure within yourself is huge. I'm pretty confident. I mean, the only thing I'm not confident about, I think, is just my body image, but I think that's with a lot of women and men, but mostly women. But, and I can change that. I know what to do, you know, to drop some poundage, but I think that's the only thing. So, like just like a few weeks ago, I was walking down the street in North Park, just walking, you know, minding my own business, and some guy comes up to me and says the worst thing possible. Now, I filmed this video before, and in that video I actually cried a little bit, just because it made me sad for a second just to remember what he said to me. I did not know this person. He just literally shouted something that to me, because I know it was me, but shouted something, and it was very, very rude. And I was just like, for a second I dwelled on it, and then I was like, you know what? So what? So what if he cares, like, if he cares that much about me to say these things? It's like, say what you want, think what you want. I will not address you. I will not give you any of the attention that you want or need. I just can't stress that. Being happy. Having a smile on your face every single day. Like, I go into work and I'm like, good morning. I do that every day, and it's usually a good day after that. So it's just like, I don't know. It took me like, what, 24 years to actually learn this, but I'm trying, and that's all that matters. And I just want to share this with you, and hope that most of you aren't going through drama or hate or anything like that. I don't wish that on anybody, but I also hope that you are treating people with kindness and respect. That's the biggest thing in this world. If you want to be treated a certain way, you have to do that to other people. Does that make sense? Because I see a lot of people being rude and mean over social media especially, and it's just like, wow, who raised you? Like, I would love to go to your mom and tell her what you're doing, because seriously, like, there are some people I'm just baffled at what comes out of their mouth and how they treat people, and it sucks because you can't do anything about it. But I guess my defense mechanism is just to ignore them. Don't be around anybody like that. I think you need to get rid of toxic people, hate, drama, all of that, because you only live one life, unless you're a cat, and you just need to enjoy it and have so much fun. I can't stress that enough. Anyways, I wanted to do this video, like I said, just to share with you guys my thoughts and my experiences in the past. I only gave you 2, but in the past few, I guess, weeks, I've gotten a little bit of mean people that crossed my path, and I've had my moment of like dwelling on it and like wondering why, and then something clicked, and it's just like, you do you, I'll do me. Don't be jealous because I'm happy, you know. Like, I feel like one of the things with the man who came up to me, or not, he didn't come up to me, he just shouted something. I really do feel like I felt good that day. I was rocking it. I felt confident. I was walking down the street and I thought a cute outfit. He didn't mention anything about my outfit, by the way, and I don't know, just being happy, that's what I guess makes people upset, or, you know, jealous or envious or whatever. I feel like a lot of people who are negative and sad with their lives or whatever, they just like to see other people the same way. And if you're happy, it kind of like kills them. So kill them with kindness, I guess. Kill them with kindness. And yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to say to you guys. I don't want this video any longer. It's already 17 minutes, so I'm gonna stop. But thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys like these story times, thumbs it up. But if you don't, thumbs it down. I don't care, as long as I get some of your feedback so I know. Have a great day and weekend, and see you in my next vlog.